Welcome to the sales parables. Like Uncle Tony used to say, get your mind right. This one's called the difference between 99% and 100%. That 1% is everything. The post office delivers over 100 billion pieces of mail each year. That 1% difference between 99% and 100% would mean over 1 billion letters lost each year. Over 150,000 amputations are performed in U.S. hospitals each year. If only 99% of the procedures were done correctly, that would be over 1,500 botched surgeries a year. Pharmacies filled 4.3 billion prescriptions last year. If 1% of them were filled incorrectly, that's 400,000 possibly life-threatening mistakes being made every single year. What if the rubber seal on the space shuttle was only made right 99% of the time? What if the ambulance driver only drove straight to the hospital 99% of the time? That 1% can be all the difference. Are you giving 100% every day? In your business, how many people are you reaching out to every day? How many are you giving your full attention and effort to? When you have a crucial task to complete for your success, what are you putting into it? Do you give it your all until it's complete? Missing even 1% can start compounding over time very quickly. Can you really expect true success if you're not willing to give 100% every day? Before we go, I want to share this real quick testimonial. All right, let me just pull this up here real quick. This is from one of my star students. This is a 22-year-old kid who was transferred onto my team from a different territory, and big things happened. All right, we took him from entry level to now he manages half the state of where we're at. He's running the number 2 sales team in the entire region. And why? Well, he learned the system. So this is his testimonial. After being a mediocre performing rep on another team, I moved and transitioned onto Devon's sales team and quickly was taken under his wing. Through his guidance, I dropped some bad habits and adopted new, stronger habits, both in sales and overall structure of my life, that allowed me to grow into a position of a top performer. After becoming a top performer, I was entrusted with guiding new and struggling reps on the team and using a lot of these skills that were developed in me by Devon, and I was able to help develop and cultivate a culture of success on the team. And it led us to being the number 1 team in our sales region and a top performing sales team nationally. The success didn't stop there. I was later promoted to a management role, tasked to grow a team from scratch. In about 6 months, my team was grown from 0 to the number 1 team in the region, only contested by Devon's team where I came from. Now, together, Devon and I stood head and shoulders above all other teams in our market, and we were recognized on a national scale for our performance in what was otherwise deemed a bad market. What I learned working with Devon has given me the skills to grow my sales team, not only to achieve the expectation, but to exceed that expectation and to thrive. It has been invaluable what I've learned from him in my path to where I stand today, and I am extremely grateful for all I've learned. All right, love you. Great testimonial. But the truth is, I learned this system over a decade ago, and I was a very good note taker. It was a habit I learned in school, and I just became really good at taking notes and learning the system and refining it and getting better and better and better until it became ingrained in me and became second nature to me. And now, a decade later, 14 years later, I've trained hundreds of people, and I have multiple success stories like this where I took a person from entry level and moved them into a closer role or moved them into a top performing management role. And it's why? Because I teach them all the exact same thing. And what is that thing? It's the system. It's the same system I learned. And check out the link below. I just came out with the Mastery Sales and Marketing course. If you want to get better, you want to improve your outcome, you want to improve your income, you want to improve your business, you want to be able to train other people, right? What they told me was, if you want to just seem like a genius and just write all this stuff down and then repeat it, and then everybody will be like, wow, he knows so much. None of this is anything that I created. This is just from years and years of sales experience and trial and error and field testing, and this just works. So you want to build that great team, you want to dominate your region, you want to be the number 1 rep, you want to make the biggest checks, check out the link below. Appreciate y'all. Have a great rest of your day.